So you want to throw a red dot on your 1911. So there's no doubt that there's definite advantages to having an optic on your firearm. So the 1911 is probably one of the most platforms across the years. Well, the issue becomes that the slide itself is not wide enough for the screws on an RMR. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but actually the screws, the major diameter across both of the screws in an optic, the RMR optic, are wider than the slide. So if you machine them into the slide itself, the screws would actually show through the sides. So to combat this, over the years, Trijicon developed a plate system. And this plate bolts on with 4 fasteners once we machine out the rear of the slide. So then from here, the RMR 507C, whatever RMR footprint, SRO, can bolt directly to that plate. So Trijicon, these plates are super hard to get. So we've started making our own. We make them out of stainless steel and then have them black nitrided. And then we can also provide suppressor height front, blacked out front side as well. But let's go through this cut and kind of explain what's going on here on the slide. So pretty much any slide will work in 1911 wise, as long as it has a standard breech to rear measurement. So it doesn't matter whether it's a commander, an officer, full size, long slide, it doesn't really matter. Really, we just need enough real estate to make this cut at the rear. So we machine our plates, and the Trijicon plates are the same way, with pockets underneath that allow both a Schwartz safety with kimber and a traditional Series 80 firing pin block to function. Now we typically shorten those components when we get them in-house just to make sure there's enough clearance with the spring and the plate and any kind of tolerance stack. And we function check everything. So for this reason, we always request customers send their slides assembled. That way we can do a full function check, and if we need to shorten the firing pin block, we can do that at the same time. It also doesn't matter. We actually do a lot of Sig 1911s. This is just a blank generic Caspian slide or something, but you know, like external extractor guns, we can do those as well. We do a ton of Sig Scorpions, Legions, all that, and they're actually just fine machine. We do have to put a heavier bevel on the side so that it clears the undercuts on the plate, but it's not a problem. We shorten all the pins, and it's worked out really nice over the years. But what the system does is it gives us a nice solid base with an integrated rear sight. We get a suppressor height front through our optic of choice in an RMR footprint. Remember guys, RMR is a proprietary Trijicon name, but this also applies to the 507C, 508T, SRO, I think Swamp Fox and some of those other off brands make them too, Mariglow, that'll all fit in the RMR footprint. But this lets you throw a red dot on your 1911 style pistol and start shooting accurate groups. Thanks.